So now it's my pleasure to introduce our valedictorian for the evening, Shelby Swackhammer, who's currently utilizing our TCF Reach for Success program, and he's here to share his story of resilience.
Hello, good evening. How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah, it's been good so far, huh? Well, it is truly an honor to stand before you to share a story, not just my story, but a testament to the power of community, compassion, and the profound impact that individuals can have on a family in crisis. My name is Shelby Swackhammer. I'm 19, and I'm a second-year nursing student at St. Lawrence College. Thank you. Tonight, I want to speak about love, faith, and family. Picture this, a small farmhouse filled with the love, joy, and chaos of 7 children. That was my childhood home. But love alone couldn't shield us from the challenges that life had in store. When I was just 4 years old, my mom was diagnosed with a schwannoma brain tumor. Her illness meant years of hospital stays, surgeries, and rehabilitation. She fought for her life while we struggled to navigate ours without her. I can still vividly remember the hospital corridors, and seeing my mom sick is something that I will never forget. I couldn't understand why my mom had to live separately from us. I would fear the worst for her and our family. My father, despite his strength and devotion, struggled under the weight of responsibility, his mental health severely deteriorating in the face of overwhelming stress. His debilitating health forced us children to learn to carry burdens far heavier than little shoulders should have to carry. Financial hardships were a daily reality. I remember going to school without lunch, acting out not because I wanted to cause trouble, but because I was desperate to be seen and to be heard. Teachers looked at me with sympathy. Their quiet whispers told me they understood what was happening at home. I knew the strangers entering our lives, offering kindness and guidance, just wanted to help, but their questions were things that we weren't really talking about at home. This is because home was a place of uncertainty. It was a place where fear was behind every door. They were a place where emotions were bottled up, and we faced challenges with our dad, his mental health, as it was at its lowest. My siblings and I would often have to deal with the abusive behavior that followed. There were nights I wondered if my mother had come back, how things would be different. Would I not fear my dad, or would I feel normal again? As the years passed, the challenges didn't disappear, they only changed shape. My dad suffered a heart attack, spiraling further into mental and physical struggles, and eventually into hoarding. This would lead to homelessness, couch surfing, living in trailers. This is because our house was condemned due to the clutter and chaos. But in those moments of darkness, there was always a light. From the beginning, my 6 siblings became my anchors, stepping up to care for me when our parents couldn't. Healthcare workers who cared tirelessly for my mother, teachers who turned a blind eye to my mischief because they knew my struggles, and people who saw our pain and chose to help. Tonight, I stand here as proof that love, faith, and family can triumph over adversity. My mother, a survivor, an artist, a writer, and a woman of resilience. My father's a hardworking, kind, and generous man, and I'm honored that they're both here with me tonight. My 6 siblings, each unique, each a testament to the power and strength that we inherited. When there were people who were never obligated to help us, but they did anyways. Healthcare workers who comforted me when I would visit my mom, and kind souls who offered a hand when we had nothing. I'll never know all their names, but I carry their kindness with me every day. It's because of them that I chose to pursue nursing. I want to be that presence in someone else's life. I want to give back the love and compassion that once saved mine. They showed me that sometimes the most profound acts of kindness come from strangers who expect nothing in return. But it's more than that. It's a reminder that when we extend our hands to help others, we aren't just solving immediate problems. We're shaping futures and inspiring the next generation. From a young age, the Children's Foundation has been a beacon of support. Unforgettable experiences such as summer camp were only possible for me with the Camps of Hope program. And in 2023, I was honored to receive a very generous scholarship, an opportunity that really changed my life. I always knew that post-secondary education was financially out of reach for my family. I worked hard during the summers, and I knew that OSAP was an option, but it still seemed so unattainable. Without the support of the Children's Foundation, I wouldn't be able to call myself a nursing student today. Being in this program is a privilege I don't take for granted. While nursing is academically demanding, with courses like anatomy, microbiology, and biomedical chemistry, I'm fascinated by every lesson. My weekly clinical placements allow me to put theory into practice, offering hands-on learning experiences that remind me why I chose this path. Despite the long hours, the challenges, and the emotional weight of the profession, I'm beyond grateful to be there. I'm ecstatic to embark on a journey filled with resilience, compassion, sickness and grief, and the deeply rewarding moments that make nursing so meaningful. This opportunity has given me the chance to follow my dreams and make a positive impact in this world. And I owe that to humans like you, people who believe in helping others achieve what once seemed impossible. Looking ahead, I hope to begin my career in a local hospital. I find oncology particularly fascinating. I wonder why. Further down the road, I aspire to transition into community nursing and public health, where I can work with people of all ages, reaching out to those who are struggling and in need of care. But being a student is harder than ever. We step into adulthood for the first time, facing overwhelming reality of bills. Without parental support, we are left to navigate an economy that feels stacked against us. Rent has skyrocketed, housing is often substandard, and grocery prices rise daily, making it hard to maintain proper nutrition on a budget. Textbooks and fees add to the burden, making higher education feel like an impossible climb for many students. Organizations like the Children's Foundation and donors like you make such a profound difference. With your generosity, students like me wouldn't have the chance to build a better future. You aren't just funding education, you're investing in lives, in dreams, and in the next generation of professionals who will go on to serve our community. I challenge you to give generously, not just for students like me, but for every child who dreams of a future beyond their circumstances. For every family whose world has been turned upside down. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for believing in the power of giving. And thank you for being the light in someone's darkness. Together, we make a difference. Thank you.